Okay, adjusting to culture. I think the biggest thing is to just laugh at yourself. Some things you won't get why they do, or you won't even really understand what they're saying or background behind things. But just learn to laugh at yourself and keep your head up, your self-esteem up, because you'll get used to it. Things will come eventually, even when you think it won't. You won't. But just to try new things, don't be afraid to get on your knees and help. Ask specifically, okay, I really want to be able to like this food, or I want to be able to connect with the members in this way, and I think you'll get those answers. I know that. And people in Argentina are really loving. They greet each other with a kiss and hug. The guys do that to each other too. They just are super loving, touchy-feely people. And I had a lot of companions from Argentina as well, and I definitely was not a person that was touchy-feely, so it was a little bit different for me. But as you just try and learn maybe one thing a day that's different about Argentina, the foods they eat, it'll help you to learn to love just everything about it. One of the biggest things for me with the culture was probably the touching, and the food I really didn't have too much of a problem with, unless they fed us parts of the cow, and that's when you have to say some prayers and just hope all is well. But other than that, I would just learn about it and love everything about it, because you're not there for very long. You don't have that much time to learn about it. But it's amazing how much you can miss it afterwards. Yeah, and learning the language, I would just always remember that the Lord has taken you as you are, and He knows exactly your struggles. He knows how to help you learn, and it's important to go to Him always. And always use your companions. You'll definitely have one that's fluent in Spanish, the native speaker, and take advantage of them every second you can. Just be asking them questions. For me, when I was with my first companion, she was from Arizona, and I would just repeat everything she said. She would say her prayers, and I would try and repeat my prayers like she did, and then it would just kind of click. It took me a while as well. In Argentina, they talk fast, and it takes a while to get used to, but be patient and just have a couple words you want to learn each day. Repeat it in your mind as you're going through the day, and just realize that it comes. You may not be fluent by the time you end your mission, but you'll learn enough to be able to do what the Lord wants you to do there. They have this drink that's called mate that they absolutely love, and it's something that I've grown to love too. I've brought some home. They do a really fun celebration for the 9th of July, which is their independence, and they eat a soup every year. It's called locro. Has just a bunch of different meats, separate parts of the cow, pig, but it actually turned out really yummy. And I love the way that they celebrate, because they have their fun dances that they do, and they always stay for a really long time, and they talk to each other, and they really try to connect with each other on a different level. That is something I noticed about them. And it's maybe something that I haven't really seen in my life. I mean, we do here, but it's just a little different. We go to a party and maybe like, okay, we eat and we leave. But with them, you're there because you don't see those people very often. It's either on Sundays or something really, really special. So they really love those times to get together. And they have so many holidays in Argentina. We laugh at them sometimes, but almost every day of the week it would be a different holiday, like Cat Day, or it just would go on. So they love celebrating. They love having something to celebrate, and that's really fun. And they have this time of the day called the siesta, And so they eat their big lunch and they get super tired, and then they shut down all their stores, everything. The street is so quiet from about 2 till 4, and that is when everyone sleeps. And you don't knock on their doors at that time. Depending on the mission president, sometimes you'll have like language study or some kind of study in that time. But that was always really funny, maybe different, just seeing the streets quiet. Like, where did everyone go?